Hey folks, it's Lindsay Hustle, SPS back in the building over at the meeting space, a beautiful space in Southfield, Michigan. Here for Isaiah Marshall. Zeke Marshall's going away. He won a state championship at Southfield A&T. Now he's on his way to Kansas University to be the great quarterback we know he will be. Now we're sitting here with Kari Jackson. This young man has a story to tell. He told me early on that he kind of went a different route, and he definitely has with your stops at West Bloomfield, IMG, and now getting ready for Penn State. But just talk about what it means to come celebrate Isaiah right now.
I would say we've grown up playing together since the age of 7. So the age of 8, being able to play together on Southfield Falcons, and we went to the Rams and back to Southfield Falcons. So being able to just have him as my quarterback, as a teammate, as a friend for about 6 years of my Little League career. So we've been everywhere together, different places, winning games, losing games, and just being able to play ball, seeing each other develop, and just I'm super proud of him and all the things that he's accomplished. And he's worked hard. I've seen the work that he put in since he was a kid, and he's gonna do great things at the next level. He's already done great things at the high school level, so I'm really excited for that. And just as a friend, just being able to see him successful, go to college, and all of our friends go to college is a blessing. So I'm super excited for him.
Yeah, man, what a great way to say something about your friend. You've been exposed to a whole lot. You won a state championship as a freshman. You got on the road, headed down. Is it Brandenburg, Florida, where IMG is?
Bradenton.
Yeah. Bradenton, Florida, excuse me. And I talk about that adjustment at 15 years old, going away to school so early. What was that adjustment like for you?
That adjustment was it was pretty difficult, but it wasn't too difficult. I was able to kind of just take a week or two to get my feet wet and just get used to the education and the school, bouncing school and football and traveling, and it was just fun for me being able to just compete. That's what I love to do, being able to compete and be around the best talent, being around a good, healthy culture that's pushed you to be the greatest you can be, and also going down there somewhere where you have to up your game, and you're in a smaller circle back home in Michigan. You know what I'm saying? You just see a couple of players that are good, but you're going down to 20, 30 players on your team that are the highest level. So just being able to up your game and seeing the things that you can do to increase and max out your capabilities as a player. So
I love it. I want to put my sports psychology hat on right now. Talk about you making the decision to want to compete when some people, not all, they rather just say, I'm not really trying to have these kind of talent. What fuels your desire to want to compete?
I would say what fuels my desire is just always wanting to be the best. I want my motto for myself is just I want everything out of everything, which means that
Say it again.
I want everything out of everything.
I love that, man. I love that.
It's just being able to get everything that I can out of every possible situation. So being in high school, I want to be able to be at the highest high school level. So being able to just go down there and who wouldn't want to be able to learn from people, being able to develop your game? And people all kind of shy away from it. They don't want to not be known as the highest player or the highest ranked player or whatever. But
why not? Why do you think they don't want that?
Because sometimes they want to, be here and be known, get that notoriety, and not kind of be anybody's shadow. But I think that sometimes when you go, people are ranked higher or a better player than you on paper, you can learn a lot from them. You can develop yourself and become one of those players as you get older, especially going as a young guy. So
where did you get that from?
I would say from my older brother, just seeing him compete. And
shout him out. What's his name?
Caleb Jackson. So he played football and baseball. Just seeing him as a young age, he's 6 years older than me, so just competing with him, I just always been around older people, older talent. So that was something that wasn't ever new to me, like being the younger guy, being the underdog, whatever. Just a 6-year-old, people that are 6 years older than me. So just being able to go down there in that same kind of situation and environment, something I always love to do, especially going into college. Same thing. I just want to be able to compete and learn from the older guys, and put my feet and start my own steps into Penn State. So
I love that. Before we talk about Penn State in a second and what made you want to go there, when you are being this way, when you are living in your full capacity, getting everything you want out of it, does it become intimidating to some of the people around you?
I think it does. Sometimes people kind of take it as a cocky type of thing or arrogant, but I don't ever boast myself. I'm real humble and give all my thanks to God for everything I put in my position, every position I've been put in. But people take it as like, oh, he always wants to be number one, he always wants to compete or be seen. But for me, it's just developing myself and being able to be the best that I can be. God gives me a gift that I'll be foolish not to try to use it to the best of my abilities and max my skills out, whether that's learning from others or trying to just work harder than other people or compete with other people and do more than others, which can come off as like, oh, you're trying to be better than me. But I'm just trying to be the best player I can be and just work hard.
Now, see, I appreciate that. On paper, everything you're saying, I can see why. But sitting next to you in the brief time I have, I don't get that energy from you. I get energy from you that this young man is committed, the young man is focused. He's kind of locked in. And I think people are so not used to seeing that they attribute it to being something negative. Does that make sense?
Right.
Yeah. Well, you're doing a great thing. Penn State, what stole your heart about Penn State to make you commit there?
I just probably that was one of the schools I had the longest relationship with. They offered me after my freshman season, so ever since then.
So longevity has a role in being able to get you to come in. They showed love for a long time.
Right, and just seeing that consistency and through my ups and downs as a player and different things that I've been through, adversities, they always been by my side supporting me.
Oh, they didn't stop calling and texting when you may have had a low point?
No, sir.
Because that happens, doesn't it?
Yeah, it always happens. It's never always mountaintops and the high points. It's about the low points and seeing
what you doing talking about mountaintops, man? What's up? That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
That's some maturity on your part, man. Middle linebacker to be. But look, man, we want to continue to keep an eye on you. But of course, we're here to celebrate Isaiah. But it's great that he has so many great young men around. Because I can imagine you guys push each other, right?
For sure.
Finally, any shout outs you want to give?
Just to him, man. It's his event. I'm just super proud of him, and I know he's gonna do big things at Kansas. So I'm just super excited for him and all the things that's coming his way. And I'm praying for him, praying for his family, and for him to stay strong and stay mentally strong, physically strong, stay healthy. So I just want all my guys that's from my team, my friends, to just be successful at the next level. So that's all our goals as a young kid. We all dream of being in this moment, and I just want us all to be able to make the most out of it.
That's what I'm saying. I just want to highlight that these are the young men that represent Isaiah. These are the people that he's around. These are the people who are pouring into him, and I think it's a great thing, not just for Isaiah, but to highlight some of the awesome young men we have in our community. It's a pleasure to meet you, man. He's firm, great, got an Iron Man handshake, so he's serious about that. Doing good things. With that being said, this is Lindsey Hudson with SPS, and we'll see you next time. Peace.